example, I know that a lot of these women suffer, which obviously is a luxury way of suffering, but nonetheless, it is a form of suffering for them.
But actually, it doesn't change how you feel inside to try and maintain their youth, because you end up looking at the things that are wrong with you rather than focusing on the things that are right with you.
So, with every need attended to, are the very well off truly better off?
I think it doesn't feel rewarding when you've spent a lot of time going out shopping and having lunches and dinners and coffees. When you haven't actually worked hard in the middle, it kind of just feels empty.
If you've got a huge staff who are going to pamper you and they're going to provide you your food, they're going to clean your clothes, they're going to wash your floors, to a certain extent, you become a bit redundant in your own home.
I think having a lot of staff just breeds paranoia after a while, because now staff run you.
You can end up with this sense of helplessness. If we're sitting around waiting for other people to do things for us, actually our self-esteem actually lessens. We may give a sense of being high status, but we tend to actually internally feel less.
The accretion of staff mirrors the accretion of things, and actually it just creates work for them in the end.
But these very conspicuous consumers can fall prey to a syndrome known as perfection anxiety.
The problem is when you have so much, then you actually start losing the pleasure in small things. And so you kind of end up demanding more and more and more. And so anything short of perfection can be a disappointment.
For the billionaire who views himself as more a man of the people, a fabulous way to spend enormous amounts of money is in the populist world of sport.
To invest in a football team, nowadays, you have to be a billionaire several times over. It's a bit of wad-waving, you know, you're showing who's got the most power over all the other billionaires who've got their own teams.
Owning a sports team is an opportunity to buy yourself a huge popularity in the way that a Roman emperor would at the Colosseum.
You have this feeling with that amount of money that you're invincible, that you're powerful, you can do anything, you know? And then with that, you find their manners can go, the way they talk down to people.
Well, they're definitely to be avoided, those people. But there are probably a lot of them who are spoilt by wealth. But you just feel sorry for them, really.
These billionaires buying up these clubs could go back to their school days where, you know, they may not have made the team. They may have been the last person picked.
If a football team is on its knees and dwindling and a billionaire buys that and restores its fortunes, then in that vicinity, they are heroic.
It's great when your team are going up. As soon as their performance starts to deteriorate, fans are very unforgiving.
You might think you want to be a billionaire, but you really don't. They have everything money can buy, but herein lies a problem. The trappings of wealth can become traps for the wealthy.
Billionaires are very different from most people. And they already have about 6 homes. They have a beach home, they have a ski home, they have a city home, they have many homes.
The pursuit of things isn't really things that make people happy. You know, people actually feel more fulfilled and happier by doing things rather than having things.